Leadership, one word that has changed the course of human events. Empires have been won or lost. Businesses succeed or fail. Individuals prosper or falter based upon leadership. It is one of the most talked up, sought out qualities in the world today, and yet it's alarming how many people in leadership positions don't understand the L word, leadership. It's not as if what needs to be done hasn't been addressed for ages. People have been writing about leadership, talking about leadership, analyzing leadership for almost as long as people have been leading. If you went to the library and pulled up the 10 best books on the subject, you would find a leadership solution to every leadership problem. Digging them out, well, that's the easy part. Resolution, now that's another issue. It has something to do with the nature of problems. They're always more difficult to resolve after they've had time to take root. It's for that reason, in our discussion, we're going to take a proactive approach. I'm not as concerned with cures as I am with prevention. I believe with the proper inoculation, you will never suffer a leadership malady. If you do the right things up front, your team will meet any challenge. So why is it that people don't lead? I've come to the conclusion there are 4 reasons. The first reason that people don't lead is out of fear, the fear of confrontation. You see, in a leader's world, there is a right and there is a wrong. Leaders stand up for what is right and address issues that are wrong. Whenever you do that, that's going to put you in confrontation with others. There are lots of people that don't want that confrontation, and so they decide not to lead. Another reason that people don't lead is out of apathy. They've been sitting on the sidelines for so long, when the knock finally comes on the door and they're invited into the arena to take on a leadership assignment, they have physically and mentally atrophied to the point that they're just not interested, and so they don't lead. Another reason that people don't lead is out of ignorance. They weren't born into a family where they had any parental leadership. They never had that teacher, that priest, that coach, that special someone to show them the way. They had no formal education, or the education they got they didn't feel all that comfortable with, and so they decided when they were put into a leadership position they didn't know what to do, and so they did nothing. And another reason that people don't lead is the burden of responsibility. See, when you take on the responsibility for a team, you are no longer measured on what you do, you're measured on the success of the team. Individual enterprise vanishes in the face of collective effort. The team becomes all-encompassing. And you've got to take these individuals on, many of which you don't know, to a higher level of achievement. That can be a frightening responsibility. Now, I can't do much about fear, and I can't do much about apathy, but certainly I can reduce the burden of responsibility by making you aware of what you need to do as a leader.